Welcome back to the show, everybody.
That was super delayed.
I know. I wasn't. I was looking at that, and that's like a couple seconds behind that.
Okay. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I had like
Yes.
an awesome day. I literally got stuck in my driveway. And I don't know why, because the snow was only like a couple of inches deep.
Yeah, we don't have that much snow. Well, we have a lot of snow. We just...
Hit like a patch of ice, and like the snow was high enough that I think it kind of lifted the car up a little bit. And it wasn't like it didn't have weight down on it.
That's weird.
I don't know, but like I did all of the tricks in the book where you're spinning it backwards, you go forward, and you turn the wheel from left to right and try to see if you can get anything to like connect. Nope.
I do not know how to do that. I am not advanced.
Well,
It's called experience.
it's called experience. And also it's called learn something on the DIY show with Allie.
Except, well,
So.
we're not building anything today, but I know that next week we are building a blanket ladder, I think.
Yeah.
I have some people who...
It is a 3D printer behind me.
It is.
Can you hear it? Is it like too loud? I'm building something. It's a party. Yeah. Building a special project for a friend.
Well, we're doing... Well, they have a couple ideas, so I'm not sure if we're doing the blanket ladder or like one of the other things they want me to do. We'll see next week. Well, hopefully by the end
Completely
of this week
unrelated
I
to
will
what I
know.
was just talking about, but that's okay too. Only saw them at my school. Okay, are you allowed to use them?
Oh, your project is...
I was talking
for a
about my
friend.
project.
And then I was talking about my project.
Goodness gracious. Wait, she's so pretty. So, let's see here. Let's go all in. I don't know which button to push.
For what?
So, there is... Oh, there it is. It's printing away right now. So, we have a... we kind of do like games over here occasionally. And the other day we were trying to do games, but instead of having it done like at the table, we were doing it at the... Wow, that's super zoomed in. We were doing them on a TV tray. And every time you would throw the dice, it would fall off the TV tray. So I'm building a tower that I can toss the dice in through the top, and they'll tumble down the stairs and get caught in the like courtyard and not like go all over the place. So that's the plan.
We
We'll
did
see.
throw them everywhere when we were playing.
Yeah, so Dyer helped me assemble it all, and it might be finished printing by the time our show comes around on Thursday. We'll see.
Hopefully. Because
Yeah,
then we
we'll
can
see.
play Thursday night.
Dice.
Dice.
I don't know.
And I'm going to beat you
Something.
guys again.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Summer.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm writing everybody's name down that's here because we're doing a drawing.
A drawing. And we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card at the end of the show.
At the end of the show. So I have Electric, Sophia's, some salve, actually Dyer's on here. So I'll
Yeah.
put Dyer down. Who else? Is that it?
I think that's
Everybody's
it for
on
right
here?
now.
Unfortunately, you have to be part of Discord in order to accept the gift. Here is our link to Discord, although all you people are on there. But anybody
Yes.
new watching, there's a link to Discord. If you want to see who's on the list, here is... I'm typing it into wheeldecide.com. And those are the names that are on there. We will let it do its magical super awesomeness a little bit later. So...
Yes, we do have a lot of fun on Discord. Are we doing a movie night anytime?
You know,
this
I don't
week?
know what happened, but like last Friday we had movie night all set up, and then what happened last Friday? Like
Did we have snow or something? I don't know.
it's been like crazy weather here, and this last I wasn't here. I didn't set
you
up
were
Jerry.
busy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we did like a pre-recording thing. Yeah.
We had some things we
Yeah,
had
so
to do.
we had like inclement weather that came on over the weekend. It was like negative 32 degrees or something on
That was gross.
yeah,
It was really cold.
on Sunday, and everything was frozen solid, and I literally did nothing. And I posted that on the Discord, so all you guys already know that I did nothing all day long. I didn't leave the bed. I think I was in there for like 20 hours or something, almost 20 hours.
I did leave my bed on Sunday, but I just went downstairs and put a blanket on and sat on the couch.
I went to the bathroom. I drank coffee. I like got Starbucks.
Starbucks is amazing.
Starbucks. And it was in the fridge. And I went to the bathroom like one time. Well, no, I did later. I did get up later in the evening. But I don't. It was pretty long in there. It was cold, cold, cold. Yes.
Also, send the YouTube link.
And where does that go?
To YouTube.
Wow. So exciting.
If you didn't know, it goes to YouTube.
Yeah. So Dyer and I were trying to get us on, for those of you who missed the last show, we were trying to do a dual stream where we could stream live on Twitch and stream live on YouTube at the same time. And then we were trying to work up. We're trying to work up a whole multi-chat thing going where you could chat on Discord and it would show up on YouTube and also Discord and Twitch and all of that stuff all at the same time. And then we found out, because we're now Twitch affiliates, that we are not allowed to dual stream.
Yes.
We signed an exclusivity law clause where it was only Twitch, and I can't post it on YouTube for like 24 hours. So that's kind of the sad thing. But the good news is, last time I think we were sponsored by Discover Card. The time before that we were sponsored by Verizon Wireless.
I don't know what today was.
I don't know what you guys have to tell us who sponsored us today.
I don't know.
So we're working we're kind of like working our way up the ladder there. 355 followers. Thank you, Sophia, for, I think you were the last one that chimed in about 5 days ago. And just, I don't know, having a good time.
Yeah.
So, do you want to get started in your show today?
We can get started. So
what are we doing today? We're not building anything?
We are not building anything.
I got like all ready to build.
It is weird because we have built or done something every single show.
Yeah.
But since we have a lot of projects coming up, I thought maybe we should just sit and relax today.
I'm building something.
With the really cool 3D printer.
I don't know about cool. It's kind of
cool.
loud. It sounds like weird, like a cross between like 5th graders playing instruments for the first time and
it does remind me of 5th grade band.
Robotic. It's like R2-D2 when he was a baby sounds. That's kind of the best way I can describe it.
Kind of sounds like R2-D2 when he was a grown-up too.
It's kind of hypnotic.
I don't think he really grows up
like
though.
Our chairs here are like, they're reclinable. So like I think if I were to recline and just like close my eyes, this sound would put me to sleep. And I don't know why. Because it shouldn't. But it does.
I don't know if I would fall asleep because there's like some high-pitched noises.
It could be.
It's like,
it could be disturbing. Because like I listened to it for quite a while yesterday while I was making stuff. And then I went home and I had like a horrible dream that I pushed somebody off of a roof of a building. So I don't know if it's related, but it might not make you sleep.
Maybe you shouldn't sleep right next to you.
Like homicidal thoughts while sleeping. And I don't know if it's printer related. But
well, if the printer was any louder and the high-pitched noises, it could be like a horror movie sound.
We have like a filter system, so I don't know if it picks up if it's not loud enough. Well, you outsource your job to a machine.
We did.
Singing teacher's voice. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. We're going to do some... I'm planning on doing some fun stuff with it. I'm in the process of inventing something. And so this is going to help me get to the parts that I need to fabricate that I can't make anywhere else. And I don't want to tell anybody else how I want things fabricated because I don't want them to be like, oh, and then maybe beat me to a patent or something like that. So I'm going to do this. Although I'm not going to lie, I completely planned out all the parts for a 100% wearable Iron Man suit.
You were showing me that a little while ago.
I like and the connectors and the movable mask and everything. I have all the parts ready to print. Although I think it will take like from now until Halloween
Christmas.
to print them like one at a time and then assemble them, and you have to make electronics and everything. But it's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty fun.
It did look pretty cool. So
yeah, I don't know if I can print it in pre-colors or if you'd have to paint it afterwards. Right now, I've only got.
You could probably paint afterwards. Just spray paint it.
My goal is to like.
Iron Man spray painted.
Well, I got a lot of things. Though.
Jarvis spray painted his.
Kinda, sorta.
Sorta.
Yeah.
Okay. I was watching Iron Man the other day.
I watched
all of them.
I watched Age of Ultron the other day.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
I watched Age of Ultron the day before I didn't get out of bed. But the day that I didn't get out of bed, I didn't watch anything. I watched like 2 or 3 YouTube videos in the morning about 3D printers. And then I took a long nap and did nothing.
I wish I did nothing.
I would have had to like take my arms out of the blanket to get to something to turn on the TV, and I just didn't want to do that.
I feel like I did nothing, but I think I actually did something. But I don't know what I did. Like, I wasn't in bed all day.
Yeah.
But I don't think I was very... I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Well, I snuggled up with my weighted blanket, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, we will start the show now.
Okay.
Today, we are talking about...
Wait, blow up what? Oh, okay.
What?
Can't do multicolor. Main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know anybody. Nothing on my Minecraft server. You guys are so funny. I think she meant like... yeah. Oh, Vine reference. Yeah. Never mind.
I can't watch both the chat and the thing at the...
No,
okay.
Go ahead.
We're talking about school life hacks. Now that we've not said that a couple times. Okay. So. I don't know why I just said, like, that really slowly. But. We're talking about school life hacks. So. Life hack number 899 says that you are more likely to remember something you wrote in blue ink rather than something you wrote in black ink.
Why blue?
Because everything is printed in black. So, like, if you print everything or write everything, because black pens are, like, more commonly used, blue stands out more, and it's easier to remember something that stands out on the paper.
I was always told that if you want to remember something, don't write it down.
I know you're supposed to talk or say something.
I heard from like a psychological whatever person, and they said that like if you write it down, your brain's like, oh, I wrote it down, I don't have to remember that anymore.
That makes sense because people write things down so that you don't have to remember, like grocery lists.
Grocery list, you write it down and then
you just bring it with you to the store.
What's on the list? Yeah.
Which I guess does make sense, but
I don't know.
If
I have like
want to write something and remember it, use blue ink.
I feel like I have a pretty good memory, all in all. Although lately, we've been watching this show that like I have zero recollection of ever watching before. I mean, I remember watching it before, but I do not remember this show. And that's bizarre. Like, I don't know if I like stroked out too much peanut butter one day or something like that. But normally, except for names, I sometimes struggle with names, but like details and like I can quote like whole lines of stuff after watching it.
I know I can
this
quote
one, I don't remember.
Almost the entire Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters movie because I watched it so many times when it came out.
Okay, well, see, I don't have to watch it a bunch of times. I remember it. But, like, if you ask me, like, who said it or what was that character's name that said such and such, man, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. The blonde one. The blonde one that's always wearing the red shirt, you know? I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
I can't remember names.
I think I am pretty good at remembering things. I think we've been watching a show that I know I've seen a couple times, and there are points when I know exactly what's gonna happen, and I don't want to say anything because some people haven't watched it yet.
So some says she says that she did the trick with the blue ink, and it kind of worked a little.
I mean, it sort of works.
I stand to be corrected. And that guy that told me that, don't write it down if you want to remember it. What he should have said is, don't write it down in anything other than blue ink, apparently. I'm trying to grasp.
I think if you use blue ink too much, then that won't work, and you'll have to switch to a different color, like red or something. I know you're not supposed to use red on a lot of things.
Pretty sure that, like, if I pick up any pen and I use it too much, it'll stop working. It's because it ran out of ink.
On to the
next one.
So the next life hack, number 1361.
Wait, are these life hacks anything to do with crafts?
No, it's about school. I said that.
Did you say that at the beginning?
Yeah, I said there's school life hacks. After you guys cut me off like 6 times. Because I was like, well, we're going to talk about... And then you were like, what? Blow up?
Wow, you mentioned school and, like, everybody left. There's no one here.
So, guys, we're going to talk about chocolate now. I'm just kidding. That's
okay.
Later. So, this is another writing one. So, it says, writing down your worries before an exam has been proven to boost your test scores.
Why?
I Googled it. It says, writing down your worries clears your head and makes it easier to focus on what you're doing instead of focusing on what you're worried about.
So I write down... Say that one more time?
You're supposed to write down what you're worried about before you do something. And it helps you clear your head and then focus on what you're doing instead of what you're worried about.
Which is exactly like I was talking about earlier. If you write it down, you forget it.
Exactly.
So if you write down your worries, you'll still forget it.
Write down your worries
but
in
here's
black
the trick.
ink.
Yes. Do not use blue ink when you write down your worries, because it will help you remember them.
Instead of forgetting them before your test or something.
He's here. Hopefully he'll answer. He's not in this part of the studio, but he might chime in here in a minute, Sophia.
Okay. We'll move on.
Okay.
This is a studying tip. So, the best time to study is 4 to 6 a.m., which I'm not up at 4 a.m. I think it's probably, though, when you wake up. So
4 to 6 a.m.
Because your brain function is apparently at 100% at the very wee hours of the morning.
Between 4 and 6 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. How would they know that? Like, I would think everybody's different. What if you have a night owl?
Exactly. That's why I said I think it depends on the person's schedule.
Like, some people...
Because I like staying up and doing stuff later.
Oh. Lost my track there. I should have wrote it down in blue. What's the life hack again?
So, the best time to study is 4 to 6 a.m.
So, I think that, like, everybody's different. I don't think that would be the truth. Although, have you ever heard of, like, the magic hour?
No. I mean, I probably have, but I didn't write it down in blue
Or
ink.
it's, like, known as the witching hour, some people call it.
3 a.m. or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard.
Have you guys all heard? Whoa! Thank you for the subscription, Electric. That's pretty cool. You are our first. You are first. Yeah. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm going to cry.
It's okay. They're there.
Okay, I'm going to put electric down in the thing twice. So she has an extra opportunity to win the $25.
I'm waiting for more people to chat. Okay, so what were you talking about? The witching hour, 3
yeah,
a.m.
so the witching hour. Does everybody know the 3 a.m. witching hour or magic hour, some people call it? I've heard it on the internet.
I have seen it on the internet.
It's like things happen or whatever at 3 a.m. And it's not just people or people's brains. It's like the whole world, all of like nature. Everything is like super active at like 3 a.m. for some reason. And maybe that's why it's from 4 to 6 afterwards. Maybe it does apply. I don't know. I'm not usually awake
maybe
at 4
like
to 6.
you're, I don't know.
I do have my most vivid dreams probably during those hours though. So maybe that's related.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sophia said she's heard on it. Or no, maybe she's saying congrats. I'm not sure. First subscription. Wow, we're going to have to like make a plaque or something. 3 a.m. gets weird. Liminal space, man, things just feel off. Yeah, so see, everybody's kind of responded to it.
So
I'll have to look it up, and I might bring it up in the good news portion of the show on Thursday. I'll do like some actual research on it, but I know that like if you're looking to do stuff, and it's like every walk of every culture from like the Eastern religions and such, like Tibetan and Gandhi and all them are all like, some things happen like at 3 a.m. for some reason, and it's weird because 3 a.m. is different for everybody around the globe, but it like shifts, so it's not like it's 3 a.m. somewhere and then over here it's 4 a.m. or whatever. It's 3 a.m. no matter where you're at.
Yeah.
So it's probably, I think it's between 3 and 4, so there probably is.
The Earth resets at 3 a.m.
Yeah, like the Matrix or something. I don't know. I'll look it up, and you know what? I'll do a whole little segment on
We are
Thursday.
in a video game, and it
Thursday.
resets at 3 a.m.
Yeah, resets. Okay. Reality just feels altered, you know? It does.
I don't know. I've never been awake at 3 a.m. I like sleeping.
Yeah. You know,
actually, I have been awake at 3 a.m.
It's odd because I have a family member who, I have to be careful what I say. I have a family member who suffers from aphasia, dementia, and this person does sometimes active at 3 a.m. It's like they wake up and they go wandering through the house at 3 a.m. I've gotten phone calls at 3 a.m. from random stuff, and some of the stuff that she says is bizarre. Like, for example, she called me one day and she said, I have a daughter who drives, and she's like, how? I heard her car broke down and she was stuck somewhere and her car was broken down. And I was like, no, she's home, she's asleep, everybody's asleep, everything's fine.
Yeah.
And then like 3 days later, her car broke down. That was weird. And then one time she called and she said, hey, so-and-so, someone such and such is sick. And I was like, no, they're fine, they're in bed sleeping. And then 2 or 3 days later, like they were sick. And then we had a family member who just decided to leave home one day. And like for 2 days in a row, like before that happened, she asked me specifically, how is this person doing? How is this person? And like 2 days in a row, and she never asked about her. And now it's like, ah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's related to the 3 a.m. thing or not, but haven't been to Denny's. So what's the next one?
Okay. Well, okay. So at 4 to 6 a.m., your brain is apparently 100% working. 6 to 7:30, your brain function is 50%. And nighttime, it doesn't give me any hours, but nighttime, your brain function is apparently 20%.
Really?
I feel like I do a lot at nighttime. I don't know.
See, I do too. So when I was like growing up,
I get a lot of work done at night, so.
I sleep probably like 6 to 7 hours a night now. But when I was growing up, I like very rarely slept. I would sleep for like 5 to 6 hours, and then the next night I wouldn't sleep at all. And
That's
then the
weird.
night after that, I would sleep 5 or 6 hours. And then during those nights that I wasn't sleeping, I was like most creative. Like I wrote all kinds of different books. I came up with all of my ideas for my class projects and all that stuff. And all that happened like overnight while I wasn't like, I couldn't be active. So like I said, I wasn't sleeping, but like I kind of zoned out. I would sit in the chair and kind of zone out, and I would just sit and type stuff. But like
Yeah.
if I were up and I was like cleaning or making something or packing or building something, I couldn't do that. I'd had to be like, it was kind of like a downtime, but
Yeah.
I was super active during that 20%. So that it feels like wrong to me. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I think I do a lot at nighttime, but I don't know. I do a lot of class projects at night. I like drawing at night when nobody else is like, I don't know. It's quiet and it's easier to focus on drawing and stuff later at night when everybody's sleeping.
Nah, I like to like not being bothered.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore. I'm too old. I used to drive like overnight, no problem. And we would drive all over the place, no problem. Now, I can make it till about 1 or 2 a.m. and then, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That's
I can't go
when-
much longer than that.
It's because your body has to reset at 3 a.m.
3 set 3. Okay.
So you have to sleep during 3.
I used to. I just can't anymore. Not even with Starbucks.
Sad.
Sad. Super
That
sad.
is very sad.
Super sad.
Okay. So,
Why the school theme?
I don't know. Because I didn't have school today. So I was like, I'll research school when I don't have school.
I didn't have school today either.
I don't know. I did a lot of work today.
I should have done schoolwork today.
And
But I
I
didn't.
watched Iron Man 3 again. Even though I just watched it last week.
Because you want to steal my printer?
No. Why would you think that?
No, not funny. Didn't laugh.
Do, 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 do.
So,
Okay. Life hack number 1621.
I'm telling you, those numbers are made up.
I know they're made up.
They're made up.
I don't know. I've not seen 1621 of these things.
Watch this. Life hack 2793. 97% of all statistics are made up.
Come on, man. Okay. Life hack 1621. Studying for 30 to 50 minutes at a time with 10-minute breaks in between is the most effective way to retain information. I think that's what teachers tell you. I'm not sure if it's true.
I think studying for
No time at all is great.
a little bit of time and then having an open book test at home because everybody's homeschooled now is a
like-
great way for memory retention.
Yes.
Yes.
100% correct.
I find that if I study too soon, it's difficult to keep it all in there.
It's because you didn't use blue pen.
So like when I was in school, like school, if I studied like the night before, I could nail the test.
Yeah.
But if I studied like a week or so before and did like a little bit at a time, getting up to there, I wouldn't do as well as if I studied not at the last minute, just like the night before. Like not like studying like right before the class, because that's just high anxiety. But like if I read over it like the night before, I would do better just doing it in that one period time
Yeah.
than like studying for like a week ahead of time, and then like I don't remember the stuff from a week ago
I do like studying right
as well.
like the night before. But I also like look over what I'm supposed to be taking the test on. Either like in class when they're like, "Oh, you guys have 5 minutes to read over this before we take the test." I'll like read through it quickly. But I study the night before. It's too much work to study the week before.
Denny's is like well, it used to be a 24-hour restaurant around here. I don't know if it still is or not with COVID.
I don't
But
know.
Denny's here is like a place where you can go and eat breakfast all day long, and they're open 24 hours a day, all day long. There used to be one out by the mall. It might still be there. I just don't know what if their hours are the same with it being on COVID. Do they have 24-hour places out in the UK there? They've got to have something similar.
Probably.
Probably where you're at. Some of our McDonald's are 24 hours, but it's not like a sit-down restaurant where somebody comes and waits on you and takes your order and then brings you your stuff out there. No. Nothing like that in the UK.
That's weird.
Wow.
I guess
our friends across the pond are missing out. When you come and visit Disney World, you should see. Is there a Denny's in Florida?
I don't know. Or wait, we should check to see if they have one in New York, because you said you wanted a 2023 get together.
Computer, is there a Denny's close to Orlando, Florida? Okay. Yes.
24, and it said 24 hours.
Yes. So there are. You can check out Denny's the next time you visit.
That's the wrong thing.
24/7 shops.
Yep. There's multiple in Florida, and there's one by Disney World in California.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So, what's the next one?
Oh, well, with the studying thing, so shorter periods of time, the 30 minutes, is better for studying notes and memorizing materials, while studying for longer periods of time is better for problem-solving tasks and writing papers. Writing papers isn't really studying, though. That's just like doing homework.
And I think it's better to do those in long runs, because otherwise you forget where you were at.
Yeah.
Like you're writing a paper, you're in the middle of a sentence, and your egg timer goes off, and it's like, ding, 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 30 minutes. And you're like, ah. And then you go and you have your Oreos, or you, whatever, play around, play video game, to go do whatever. And then you come back and you sit down and you're like, now you're trying to remember your thought, like where you're at, what you're doing.
Should be fine. If I don't really set timers, but if I get bored writing and I'm in the middle of a sentence, I just finish it and then do something else. I don't know.
I wouldn't go to the bathroom.
I don't go to the bathroom.
I wouldn't go to the bathroom.
Sit
like,
and do other things.
You're like, just finish it out. Like one more, just 3 more sentences. And you're trying to, like, sometimes though, when you're writing, it just comes naturally.
Yeah.
So you just start typing away, and then like, I just get lost and thought like doing reports and such. I don't know if that looked really good. Like I was like, look at me, gerbil, typing.
I don't know. I don't like writing papers. I get bored, or I don't know what I want to say, so I like put it away, and then I have a really good idea, and then it takes forever to get my computer or something out, and then I have to really quickly write it while I think about it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, the next one is life hack number 1327, which is probably still made up, but whatever. And it says, when you're finished with an essay, copy and paste it into Google Translate and listen to it, because it's the easiest way to find mistakes.
Listen to it in Google Translate?
Which I think would get annoying, because Google Translate is just monotone.
You paste it into Google Translate and then let Google Translate read it to you, so you translate it from English to English.
Yes.
I think that Microsoft Word has a read mode, and it'll read it back to you
I think
automatically.
most things now have read modes, but I don't know. It's probably a made-up number from like 1995.
It is true though, because sometimes just having somebody, like I've typed out papers before they could read them to you.
Yeah.
And Sophia feels like she's the only one here because nobody's chiming in.
Oh, you still have to be here to win the thing, though. Because you have to chime in and say, I know they're here.
They're just zoning. So, what was I saying? Oh, I've actually had my paper done, and I've read through it, and then I've read through it again.
Yeah.
And then I've printed it out, and then I've actually read it. And then if I read it out loud, like I'm saying it, instead of just reading it, I will catch mistakes that I was like, how did I miss that when I literally read this multiple times? And I have that hard time, like, during like the good news portion. Like, I actually go through the articles. Like, I actually transcribe and type stuff into there. And, like, I can read them. I can pronounce all the names wonderfully, like, when I'm doing it that way. But then, like, you say it out loud, and it comes out differently. Like,
this random person that I don't know. Oh.
Food. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't really have as many problems with grammar mistakes, because like one of the things is you're supposed to, which I guess you really don't need, because now you can click on a button and it fixes all your grammar mistakes, or tells you what they are so you can fix them. But if you write a sentence weird and then you're listening to it and it sounds like Yoda wrote your paper, you might want to fix it.
I used to get like caught up into too many commas, too many, like,
I've done
however, I'm not here. However, if you check me in da 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 da, and then like in the next sentence I would use however again, I'd be like, come up with something else.
And then I always feel like I'm just repeating myself, so I go back and change it, and I don't change it enough, and then my teacher's like, you used however way too many times.
You're a however person?
Yes. I do write however a lot.
However did you get to be like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
However, can I tell? Okay.
I know if he's not going to answer, it was like a definite maybe. It was a definite
maybe.
For certain by the following week.
Yes.
But I'm not sure, Sophia. A definite maybe. Definitely maybe. For tomorrow. Definitely. Maybe. Go ahead.
However, I'm just kidding.
All the people on YouTube are like, huh? What just happened?
What are they talking? Yeah.
What are they talking about? Go ahead.
Okay. Life hack number 1456.
Okay.
Says that you are 50% more likely to remember something if you speak it out loud got me doing it, instead of simply reading it over and over.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yes, I know. You have to stop going ahead.
That was actually life hack number 3. I know because I wrote it.
Okay, wow. The dual effect of both speaking and hearing helps encode memory more strongly. So listening and speaking at the same time, which just repeats itself basically, triggers cognitive abilities related to memory, attention, and comprehension.
But reading out loud while reading the paper while stuffing your face is more likely to have you choke.
Yes.
And I just say that because Dyer claims to be stuffing his face this very moment. Hopefully not studying with a blue pen.
With a blue pen. I don't know. I wonder if I know saying stuff helps you remember.
And Dyer confirms. Definitely maybe tomorrow.
Hold on. I know talking helps you remember things better. That's why people say if you teach it to somebody else, it's easier for you to remember. There was a fuzz or something in front of my face.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, look at.
Check the tape, Bob. Didn't happen. Okay. So,
moving on.
Having a conversation helps you remember by not, if you didn't, whatever. What?
I don't know anymore.
I'm lost.
I got lost
your life
because
hack,
you guys were like talking
your life
about
hack
food.
confunded me.
And then I was like, ooh, food.
Confunded me.
What is for dinner? We're moving on, guys. I'm just kidding.
Fire burning on the dance floor.
What? You guys having like a party in the chat? Ooh, yay. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay. Teaching somebody helps you remember it because you have to think about how to do it while you're explaining it to somebody else. That's why talking normally helps you remember better.
I feel like teaching it helps you remember it better because you have to know it.
Well, yeah.
Unless you were one of my math teachers who definitely didn't learn it before she got there because she struggled. And I did better in her class when I stopped taking notes because she had no idea what she was talking about. But most of the time, I've been in positions where I do a lot of public speaking.
I do not. Well.
And when I come up with things or topics or whatever that I'm talking about, like, I feel like I do know it very well by the time I get to the stage or wherever I'm at. Sometimes it's people's houses or whatever. What got really, really good at, like, my current place of employment is somebody would call and say that he said such and such or whatever. And it got to be where the girl at my office knew for sure it was or wasn't true.
Yeah.
Because I would say the exact same thing every single time to every single customer in the exact same way. So no one could say, well, he promised this or that, because it just didn't happen. On Poe. Poe was so cool. True story.
I loved Kung Fu Panda. I was thinking about that the other day because we've seen like a lot of advertisements.
Such a good character.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda was just so well thought out. The part where he's like climbing the stairs for hours and he's struggling, and then they zoom out and he's only about like 3 steps.
Yeah.
That's totally...
I thought it was hilarious.
Like, I know actual people like that. I never imagined that pandas would know Kung Fu. But a really funny video, not to get too sidetracked, they steal this panda's baby by offering it like an apple, I think. Have you seen it?
No.
Just like if you check out YouTube. Yes, I remember when the Muppets kidnapped Jack Black. Yeah. But there's a video, if you Google it, it's like offers panda food in exchange for baby. And the panda's holding the baby, and they slip like an apple through there, and the panda just drops the baby and takes the apple. And they grab the baby and pull it through the bars. It's kind of cool. They're probably giving it like medications. It's at like a zoo or something, but you should watch the video. It's pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever seen that video.
With Jack Black? Oh, no.
Oh, I've seen the Jack Black thing.
Yeah. Google it. Well, I mean, you have to go to YouTube.
I'll Google
it's on YouTube.
After
it's on YouTube.
Because we haven't even gotten...
It's on YouTube.
Okay,
we're not in Australia, so you can still Google stuff. Go ahead.
We're just going to skip to the chocolate one. So, eating chocolate while studying math can improve your math skills. Oh, wait. Life hack number 703.
Okay. This is why I am a math genius. I had chocolate just before starting the show.
I didn't.
So, the next time I'm in the car with somebody who we both know, and I say, what's 130 million divided by 2?
And they say 600 million.
I'm going to be like, here's some chocolate. Let's try this again.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
That's just... Okay. So, apparently, if you have hot chocolate, which I think chocolate in general, though, but people who drink hot chocolate I just worded that wrong. Whatever. Hot chocolate helps improve blood flow to your brain.
So wait, when you're eating chocolate studying for math, is it milk chocolate, dark chocolate, spicy chocolate, crunchy chocolate?
I don't know. It just says chocolate.
Nestle.
So
Crunch,
all of the chocolates. I don't know. I think
white chocolate.
I don't know. I know dark chocolate is normally better for you because milk chocolate has like more fat and sugars and stuff in it.
We don't know because the first one's undisclosed, but then the second one is what?
For what?
Hot chocolate. Usually hot chocolate is not dark unless you buy like the Godiva or something. It's normally like milk chocolate.
I like dark chocolate. But yeah, it says hot chocolate helps improve blood flow to your brain.
I like hot chocolate with a lot of whipped cream.
They know. They've seen the show.
I know. The sound of the whipped cream coming out of the can will like de-stress a human being. Like if you're stressed out because you're doing math at school or whatever, and you get a big old like thing of hot chocolate that's like in a big mug, so it's only half full, and you just do that. It's a very soothing sound. Even if you're lactose intolerant, it's very soothing sound.
I do love whipped cream.
I like dark chocolate, but I like regular chocolate. No one saw my hack.
What?
What was the hack? Oh, I heard a hack. If you chew a flavor of gum while studying, then you can chew the same flavor while taking the test.
Oh my gosh, look it.
She's about
Life
to
hack
say
number
that.
21! It's okay, Sophia already said it, guys. It's okay. We have more chocolate things. So chocolate improves focus, memory, and learning. So British psychologists found that flavonols, I don't know, a class of flavonoids, which are found in chocolate, helped people with their mental math. Study subjects had an easier time counting backwards from a randomly generated number between 800 and 999, which is very specific, after drinking a cup of hot chocolate. Then they did it without the chocolate. The findings suggest students who binge on chocolate when revising for exams may gain a real benefit from doing so.
Would you like look it all up?
Yes.
Copy and paste?
Yes. Okay, because I didn't have any chocolate, so I couldn't just like reword it in my head.
We should have brought like some more of that dark chocolate orange down here, although Sophia doesn't like chocolate. And
do we have more dark chocolate orange?
She doesn't like dark chocolate, sorry, and she's not a coconut fan.
I like both dark chocolate and coconut.
I'm hit or miss on coconut.
The coconut has, like, it's, yeah.
It's not that I dislike coconut, it's just that, like, I'm in the mood for coconut. I'll get, like, a coconut cream pie or something. Yeah. And I used to get coconut cream pie at this one restaurant all the time. And then, like, I don't know, a few years later, like, I just kind of, like, maybe I got too much of it or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It has to be, like, the right time for me to eat coconut.
I'll have coconut. There's a coconut
I like
Oreos.
it in stuff. I don't really like coconut by itself.
I haven't tried the coconut Oreos yet.
I've not tried those.
It's the worst. We gotta stop talking about coconut or Sophia's gonna leave.
Okay, chocolate.
And we love Sophia, so we don't want her to do that.
So this is a dark chocolate. Well, this lady. Okay, so I don't know if her name is like Jean or like John or something. I don't know. Lived to the age of 122. The oldest, apparently, anyone has ever lived. She ate 2.5 pounds of dark chocolate every week.
I could do that. I could do that. And that's why she lived to be 122.
Well, Harvard researchers found that eating chocolate actually adds 2 years to your life expectancy.
So she died of 122 with diabetes.
Chocolate reduces the risk of diabetes.
See, I don't think you can say that.
Well, I think you have to have chocolate in moderation. Maybe
it's gotta be like dark chocolate. I think you're thinking like you're mixing up like chocolate as a whole with just chocolate.
It just says chocolate.
Because I know like white chocolate is not even part of the chocolate family, even though it's called chocolate. And you can say like chocolate reduces diabetes, and like people like eating white chocolate Kit Kats all the day long, and then they're like, and die a week later, and you're like,
I don't think you're supposed to eat it all day long.
2.5 pounds.
But she also only had dark chocolate, and it said that.
That's nearly a half a pound a day.
I'm okay with that.
That's a half a pound of chocolate a day.
Oh, okay, but it says, after the Harvard researchers, 2 years to your life expectancy, don't start binging on chocolate. Most of the chocolate you buy in grocery stores are heavily processed, which means that it lost many of its healthy chemicals.
Yeah, I hear that, like, in America, we put a lot of
stuff
wax in our chocolate. So, like, chocolate's bad for dogs, but, like, if they eat our chocolate, it's like, not going to do anything. But, like, they go overseas where there's, like, real chocolate, and then, like, they'll die, I guess. I don't know.
So, the whole reduces risk of diabetes. The Italians apparently know a thing or two about good eating. And a small study from the University of something in Italy, I'll have to learn how to say that, found that eating chocolate increases insulin sensitivity, which reduces the risk of diabetes. But I think a lot of people in, like, Italy and stuff eat good chocolate, unlike us Americans who have wax.
So, Sophia just said you can get dog chocolate. I think that's any chocolate you buy in America.
Yes.
But no, I see dog treats, like, at the store. They're like dog whatever. So, I can live to be 120 if I eat 2.5 pounds of chocolate a week.
And it has to be dark chocolate.
600 pounds. It'll be okay. My 600-pound life at 100.
I wonder how much.
Be like, wow, 122.
I'm going to Google her.
How much what? What are you Googling?
The old lady. Oh, so she was 122 years and 164 days. Wow. Ooh, she was really little, though. She was only 4 feet tall and 11 inches.
Yeah, she doesn't look very big.
No, she looks really little. But it's probably all the dark chocolate. You have to eat dark chocolate, guys.
And dog beer.
What?
I've not seen dog beer.
Never in my life.
Yeah. Okay, so we have people on the thing. You should probably go ahead and do your...
Do we want to do...
Twitch details.
We'll do that.
Super Alley. Sophia's Angels. Supersav. Delara. Electric. Commanderoo. Atten. So for those of you that have just logged on, go ahead and comment if you want to. We're going to do a $25 giveaway to Amazon right now.
Yes.
You have to comment something during the show, and you have to be part of our Discord. I'll put a link in the Discord channel. You just have to have Discord to accept the gift.
Yes.
It's a UK thing. I got it for my dog once. He didn't like it. I don't think he would. Yeah, I would think that... I remember... watching people drink beer and thinking, ugh, you think you're better off drinking toilet water. So,
that's gross.
We'll give another minute or so for the people to comment.
Yes.
But right now, before you guys do that, what's your opinion on water slides?
Water slides.
I love water slides.
I like water slides.
I love water slides. I like watching the small kids who come down that weren't expecting it. And they don't weigh very much, and they kind of skip across the water.
Yeah. I like watching my younger sibling jump on it.
When I was...
She just goes... and, like, slides sideways down the thing.
Pretty little. I was forced to go down a water slide, and I didn't want to go, and I was pretty little. And someone pushed me down, and they had a bunch of water. It was further than I could touch. And at that time in my life, I didn't know how to swim. And so when I hit the water at the bottom, I thought I was dying. And I was thrashing about, and I grabbed onto the lifeguard's leg. And she was trying to, like, kick me off. And at the meantime, I thought I was drowning. I was like, wow. And finally, when I was about to lose consciousness, she pulled me out of the water. I was, like, gagging and spitting up and everything. And
yeah.
And then she's like, maybe you shouldn't go down the water slide anymore. But, I've made my own before. Water slides are the best.
Okay. Before we do the thing, today, the national day, there's multiple national days. So it's Fat Tuesday. National Almond Day, National Do a Grouch a Favor Day.
Dewey Grouch.
Do a grouch. Like a grouchy person, I think. You do them a favor.
Okay.
Today. And then National Pancake Day, which I think there was also a National Pancake Day in January. But that, I guess, there was a National Blueberry Pancake Day. So maybe specific.
National Pancake Day is sponsored by IHOP.
And it does say, yeah.
Yeah, see?
So.
They could sponsor us if they want. Okay.
Okay. We'll do the wheel of something.
Yeah, taping a hose to the slide. See, I didn't have the little water slide. I had the giant 50-foot high in the air water slide that I was pushed down, but kind of scary.
Normal pancake. Oh, it is. It's normal pancake day here too today.
It's a normal pancake day, yeah. I didn't get pancakes yet either. Okay, switching over to our wheel decide. We'll decide. Go ahead.
We'll decide today.
We have electric, Sophia, Supersav, Dyer, and then electric again. Apply wheel changes. And the winner is...
Drum roll, please.
Electric Kool-Aid. Yep. Electric Acid. Sorry, she changed her name.
Oh.
Yeah. So wow, that was a really far zoom out. We'll get together like within like 5 or 10 minutes after the show. You'll get a link in your Discord. Yes. Congratulations! So that's kind of cool.
That is.
That's like super cool. So our very first ever subscriber.
Yes.
Is a winner today. So it's kind of like a win-win for everybody.
It is also the first giveaway of this show.
It's scary without the top. Yeah. I've been down like the water sliding tubes where you're on the tube and you're going really fast and there's no top and you feel like you're going to like go over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
at like 100 miles an hour.
A couple years ago, I was in Florida visiting my family over the summer and I went to a water park with them. And my cousin is like 3 or 4 years younger than me. And I waited in line with him to go all the way up to, and we were at the top with the tube and everything, like the 2-person tube. And then he didn't want to go. So I had to go all the way down and get a 1-person tube because nobody had an extra one to go on by myself and had to wait through the 1 hour long line again.
You should have just went down the 2-person with yourself.
They wouldn't let me because I don't know.
Whatever, that's silly.
I know.
Yes. Okay. Have a great day. Hope you had a good time. Again, here's our Discord link and our YouTube link. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Definitely maybe tomorrow. You should
definitely maybe
tomorrow. You should definitely maybe show back up here at 4 p.m. Central Time. Dyer's program is going to start. He's starting his own thing. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff from like software and games and such. He's got like a lot of different things going on and in the works. We're working on his introduction right now, which is I saw it. I'm not going to do a preview. It's pretty cool. It's pretty slick. If not this Wednesday, for sure next Wednesday. I know that's on the docket. See you later, Electric. And then Thursday is our good news again at 4:30 or 4 o'clock Central. And we look forward to seeing you all then. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys. See you next week.